What's going on, people? It's your boy Quantum Kai, and I'm here with another interesting video. Now this one is a sit-in with Frederick Allen Hampton, Deputy Chairman of the National Black Panther Party and Chair of the Illinois chapter, talking to another non-Black Panther organisation seeking assistance from the Panthers in starting a number of organisations in the local community. Now Fred asks if they have any form of like educational programs implemented within the program that they're trying to push forward, because he's reading through their proposal and he can't really see anything on like education or anything like this. So he asks them, and it's like they couldn't really understand the importance of why they would need like education within something like this. So then Fred proceeds to like go into detail on why it's so important to be educated before being handed any level of like power, even if it's to do like programs within the local community. You need to be educated before you jump into these things, because Fred really talks about like you'll find people within the organization that will start to steal, and they'll take away certain little things like money or equipment or whatever it is, and it puts us in a lesser state because it looks like we've just set this up to steal, and we can lose faith within the people then. So it's important. It is important to be on the same level. Education is always important. The mentality that like Fred displays, like the way of thinking, it's a deep level. It's like he's capable of seeing like how he has a strong sense of how things are going to end from how it begins. So from what he's reading in here, he's kind of looking at it from like, I don't know if you're doing it intentionally, but you're doing it in a way where it looks like you're setting this up to have power to just take funds from the people. So it's like, this is why we need education, and I couldn't agree with him. I couldn't agree with him further, and I feel like he hit something, because the way they was receiving him after he said these things, it was a bit toned down. So he probably did hit something on the head there. So yeah, I feel like Fred Hampton truly has a revolutionary mindset, man, and he clearly displays it in this video. So yeah, let's not talk anymore. Let's jump in, and I hope you guys enjoy.
You basically knowing my ideology, basically you knowing me knowing yours, you can support some of our programs. Is that what you're saying?
Why not?
And you believe in programs like the Breakfast for Children program and free health clinics? Right on, brother?
We believe they're good things.
Uh-huh.
As a focal point to organize their mothers and fathers.
Uh-huh.
Peace.
Mm-hmm. There's no educational program here?
That's come out of socialization. You know, you set that up, bro. I mean, we can't put everything on one piece of paper.
What about this bank?
Credit union?
Mm-hmm.
Credit union. Credit union, my brother.
Is a bank.
Are you hip to credit unions? It is a bank.
Yeah, you go and borrow money?
Yeah, it's a bank. It's a bank. Owned by the people. Run for the people. And by the people.
What will money be given out to people for?
Well, the people would decide that. You want to buy, you know, whatever, you know, the people in the community decide. You need some living room furniture, maybe? You need a car, maybe?
See, the thing is with me, you dig, I need to know some more about it. I wish you had some more literature about the educational thing here. Because, you dig, as far as we're concerned, in the struggle, the way we look at struggle is that this depends on the educational thing, you dig. Because
this depends on the education. Well, the whole thing.
No, but in the end, this does. You can form this with no education. You can form this.
No, not the way we're talking about forming it. You know, right. We're talking about forming it right. You know, it's not on the paper. We didn't write it on the paper.
You form it right with no education.
No.
Let me give you an example. Jomo Kenyatta formed the excellent revolution with no education. And on the day of the end thing, Jomo told the motherfucker, I said, well, you know, you can educate, hate the enemy, but I'm your brother. I'll help you lead the revolution. Now I'm more oppression. Another example, Papa Doc in Haiti. Papa Doc in Haiti hated everything white. Man, you couldn't put this white paper in front of Papa Doc's face, but he moved all the white people out and he took over and be oppressed. He did, causing no education. And the people that have been educated, they just said that we don't hate the motherfucking white people, we hate the oppressor, whether he be white, black, brown, or yellow. So we got to know the educational program to find out what it's going to be in the finale. A lot of people, what Jomo Kenyatta is called never a revolutionary, but an ex-revolutionary. So it's Papa Doc. They brought on a successful revolution. That thing in the mouth was a bitch. Bantu freedom fighters, all that kind of action. what we're saying is the end. That you don't judge Castro now. You can't do it. Nobody in this room could judge whether Castro's going to be a revolutionary or not. You know what I mean? We're talking about things, you know what I mean, with China, the People's Republic, and even at the stage they're in now, talking about even going on further into a communistic state. That's what we're talking about. Those are revolutionary. So we got to understand here the educational program that you have to be able to figure out whether it will go on the right lines where the people will end up in a situation where they can be able to really control themselves. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, the people that take this local foundation and start stealing money because they won't be really educated to why it's the people's thing anyway. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, you have neo-colonialism instead of colonialism, like you got in Africa 9, like you got in Haiti. So what we're talking about is there has to be an educational program. That's very important. As a matter of fact, it's so important for us that a person has to go through 6 weeks of our political education before he can consider himself a member of the party, able to even run down ideology for the party. Why? Because if they don't have an education, then they're nowhere. You dig what I'm saying? They're nowhere because they don't even know why they're doing what they're doing. You might get people caught up in the emotionalist movement. You understand me? You might get them caught up in because they're poor and they want something. And then if they're not educated, they want more. And before you know it, they'll be capitalists. And before you know it, we'll have Negro imperialists.